Danielle here. Today we are doing an everyday makeup routine, and I'm so excited because since the last time I've done a makeup routine, I have found some amazing products, and I'm so excited to share them with you guys, especially like summer products that help with like sweating and things like that, which is super gross, but my makeup stays in place all day. So I'm excited to share with you all these amazing products that I found that work for summer. But before we get into the video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more of me and join my little family. But let's not wait any longer and let's just get into it. Alright guys, so first up we are using the Benefit Professional. I absolutely love this product. I use it like all the time. I just have like super enlarged pores, and you know, it just like gets the job done and works like really well. But yeah, we're just gonna put this all over my face, especially in like my T-zone area. That's where I find that like I sweat the most, and that's where my makeup starts like creasing. But guys, we are also going to put it on my chest because do you see these tan lines? They are awful and they need to be covered up, like hashtag lifeguard probs. But definitely putting some primer on so that stays all day. Yeah. But this is my first chit chat get ready with me video, so like sorry if I'm like kind of nervous, but I really like don't know what to talk about. So I guess we can talk about my trip to California because that was recent and it was like super fun and I loved it. But why we are talking about California, next up I'm putting on the Estee Lauder's Double Wear. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna put it on with a Real Technique sponge. But when I went to California, it was super fun, super awesome. I had like a really amazing time, and it was definitely like well needed. Like I feel like I just needed to like get out of Nebraska a little bit. Does anybody ever get that feeling where they're like, man, I just totally like need to leave home and like do my own thing? I don't know how to describe it. Oh my gosh guys, this is gonna take like several layers, so totally like speed up through the process. But yeah, California was amazing. I didn't I shouldn't say recognize, I didn't realize that the ocean would smell like that fishy, you know, like super. Honestly, I was kind of like disgusted by the ocean at first just because like I didn't realize it would be like that fishy smelling, which is kind of weird because I should have like assumed or like at least known. But yeah, it was super fishy smelling, but it was so awesome. I loved it there. There were a lot more bums than I expected. I mean, people say there's like homeless people, but I was like, there's homeless people. Like there's a ton, especially on Venice. I don't think I'd ever go back to Venice. Venice was kind of like honestly a scary place, especially for I guess like a young girl like me being only like 21 years old. It's like, it was pretty like traumatizing, I would say, almost scary. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to do some serious bronzing to get this all to blend out. Like this is getting bad. Okay, we're gotta get it all blended out. Okay, we're gonna do some bronzing. We're gonna let this sit and probably do another coat. But moving on to the face, actually my acne has been doing really good lately, which is surprising. Well, it's not surprising. My skin only does like really well in the summer. Like I get a ton of acne in the winter, and I think it's because I just don't get as much like vitamin D. So yeah. My skin's looking great. You know, honestly, I'm feeling great. I feel less stressed too. That's probably like a reason that, you know, I get more acne in the school year because I mean, school's hard. But yeah. Let it dry. Let it dry. Time for a second coat. Just really trying to even it out. Probably shouldn't have put jewelry on. It's kind of hard to do with jewelry. I'm totally using the viewfinder in the camera right now, so sorry if I'm like looking weird or like looking in like a weird place, but just gotta try and blend it out. Geez, Danielle, you just had to wear jewelry for this video. It would have been so much easier without. There we go. I think this is probably as good as it's gonna get, but it was way better than when we started. So I'm definitely gonna bronze it up when we get to that. But next up is concealer. I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I absolutely love this concealer. It is like a die-hard fan of mine. I don't know how many times I've told you guys that I love it. But I recently, like I said, went to California and I got a new one and I'm so excited. I hate when the bottle's like so close to empty and you're just like trying so hard to get it out and it won't come out. That's probably like one of the most like annoying things ever. But yeah, this is like one of my favorite concealers of all time. I just find that it's like super like pigmented and really nice and full coverage. It is honestly amazing. All right, so that is it for concealer. My skin is looking really great these days. Honestly, I'm impressed, like literally impressed. But I also forgot my makeup towel in the bathroom, so totally gonna leave this on my hand and let it dry and probably get like super disgusting. So yeah, now we are moving on to brows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. This has just been like a favorite of mine. I ran out of my NYX pencil, which is like my all-time favorite. But yeah, today we are just using this one. I'm gonna get a little compact mirror to help me out because that viewfinder is way too far away. But I think brows are like something that like defines me. Like, if I don't have like my brows on, I just feel naked. Alright, now we gotta try and get this brow to match this one. This one's doing pretty good. I mean, it looks like pretty like thick and like bold right now, but my eyes are like super small, so you'll see the magic when we get there. But yeah, I also like to draw my brows like in super far. Well, I wouldn't say like super far, not like I have a unibrow or anything, but I just find that it like really suits my face, and especially since I have like smaller eyes, it just like helps like define them and give them like a bigger space. All right, there we go, guys. Honestly, looking pretty good for the day. Sisters, not twins. I've totally like come to that motto these days. Like, my brows are, you know, they're pretty close but not exact, and I just like gone with it. Like, I used to spend like hours trying to get my brows to be like perfectly the same, but I mean, I also feel like, you know, it's not worth it. Like, no matter what you do, it's just not worth it. But now we are going in to contour. I'm using the NARS Laguna. I've had this forever, and it makes me really sad every time I open it because it is like hit pan like a lot. Like, it is almost like completely dead, but I love this. It is a really beautiful color. I'm gonna bring my brushes down here, but we are just going to start with a soft contour, like just really like blend it out and then go in with a deeper one. For summer, I like to be super like bronzy and like super highlighted just because, I don't know, you just like looking tan. So yeah, I just really love the bronze and like strong highlight and very little blush. Looking so good, so good. I love contouring my face. I feel like it's just like, that's the moment like when your skin like comes to life and starts really like defining your shape. I don't know, I love it. I also haven't stopped like nose contouring. Like, once I started nose contouring, I can't stop. It's actually like a really bad habit because like I just like can't leave the house without a nose contour. But now we are going in with a finer brush. This is just like an angled flat top, and we are going to sculpt the nose just using the viewfinder again. Now we are going in with a sharper contour on the sides of my cheeks, just to give me that really like carved out look. Just super bronzy and like super sharp and crisp. I just love how it gives you like super crisp lines. Perfect. Okay, so now while we still have the Laguna out, I'm going in with a rounded brush. It's just a smaller one. We're gonna use this as our eyeshadow as well. I just really like that bronzy look. Like, it just really like brings it all together, and plus you don't have to, like, if you're traveling, you only have to bring a bronzer, which is amazing because like when you have to travel with makeup, it kind of sucks because you just bring like a whole like eyeshadow palette, but really you can just bring a bronzer and it works amazing. Next up, I am going in with a rounded, like smaller, like more dense brush, and I'm just gonna sweep it under my eyes. That's a tip for anybody that has like small eyes. Start putting eyeshadow under your eyes instead of eyeliner, and it just makes them look a lot bigger, like naturally, rather than using a super harsh, like dark line. But yeah. So this is what we have so far. It looks kind of scary, honestly. Like, looks like I'm trying to like vamp out or something. But now we are going into our highlight. It is going to work everything out. I have the Tarteist right here. It is amazing. Is it the Tarteist? Yeah, it's the Tarteist Pro Girl. That's what I thought. Why did I second guess myself? But we have it here. If you guys haven't seen it, this is like the most amazingest palette ever. We're gonna go in with a strobe today. That is this one right here. It's really beautiful. It's just more of like a blush, but still like super brown toned. We're gonna go in with a denser brush. This is gonna be our highlight. I'm gonna sweep it along my temples. Oh my gosh. I just love the way like Tarte products smell. Like they just smell so good. Like they're honestly like super impressive. Also, shout out to this lighting. Sorry guys if it's getting like super annoying, but it has totally been like super cloudy and raining here all day, which is not good at all for filming. So we are also going to do a little bit on my nose. So cute. I have been obsessed with putting like highlight on my nose for summer, and we're just gonna sweep it down the bridge, a little bit on the chin and temple, and then just across the forehead a little bit. Then we're gonna go in with our fingers. I like to use my middle finger and just like pat it down just because more product gets, you know, there. You know, just pat it. I like to do the inner corner highlight. I feel like it really like opens up my eyes. So we are doing that. Okay. And then next up, I totally forgot to set my makeup. So we are going to do that right now. Usually I set my makeup after I do my foundation. But you know, today we're just like all sorts of stuff. It won't hurt. It's a translucent powder. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte. You guys know I love this one. It is amazing. I use so much of it, honestly, and it's only like $2, so I guess that's super good. But it is literally amazing. It works really well with like sweating and stuff. We're just gonna try and like blend this one out more. We're just gonna use a little bit more pressure, try and get it to blend. But honestly, guys, it's looking pretty good. You can still see a lot of it on camera, but in person, honestly, it doesn't look that bad. So, you know, we're just gonna roll with it. There's only so much you can do. Like my tan lines are literally ridiculous. But now we are going in with a touch of blush. We're just adding like a little bit of color to our face. It's literally just the lightest color. I tried to like avoid like getting too crazy with blush in the summer just because like I feel like that's more of like a spring thing, you know, just adding color with the seasons. I don't know. In summer, I really like to just be like super bronzed out. This was the MAC, it's called the New Romance, and it's just one of their blushes. It's a little bit more of like a pigmented, so just try and use it like a little bit, but it also has like a nice shimmer to it still. I absolutely love this blush. I've been using it forever. And last up, we are going in with some mascara. Now, I raved about this in my summer essentials, but it is the They're Real by Benefit. Obsessed with this. I recently started using it, which is like a shock for everybody because I've totally been loving the L'Oreal Voluminous, but I recently tried this and the brush on this is fantastic. Like I'm so obsessed with it. It just works really well, and it really helps like my lashes get longer but still keeps them separated without them getting like super clumpy. And it also works really well because you only have to use like 2 coats max. With other mascaras I've used like 3 or 4, so I just really love this one. Right. Woo! And there we go. Man, that's like just totally like, this mascara like really like opens up my eyes. I don't know, I love this mascara. Like I can't talk about or like rave about it enough, but this mascara has like literally changed my life. This is the finished look for summer. I love it. It's just super bronzed out and super glowy, getting super close to the camera right now. But these are the brows. I love them. Super cute, just super feminine, but also like super easy. Like I got this makeup look down. I can do it in 10 minutes flat, which is amazing in summer because you know, you just don't have time and you're just like constantly on the go, I feel, or at least I am. So I absolutely love this look. It's just super bronzy and simple, and it's really natural, and honestly it enhances the natural beauty of like anybody. So I would definitely recommend you guys trying out a look similar to this, or at least trying these products. I rave about all these products all the time and I absolutely love them. But if you love this video, be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below if you want to see more of me and join my little family. Also, don't forget to turn the notifications on because I'm posting videos twice a week now, so keep your little eyes peeled for that. Also, if you guys want to follow me on all my social media, I will have that linked down below so you can keep up with me on all my cool summer adventures. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.